Hi everybody, Eunice Mason here. I wanted to talk about an important issue that's going on right now with the Biafra people that are in Nigeria. It has come to my attention that one of the political leaders, Nnamdi Kanu, who has fought tremendously, who has tried to speak all over the world to make people be aware of what's going on with our Igbo or Hebrew Israelite people in that country. They have arrested him. The Nigerian police have kidnapped and arrested him, and he's being tortured. He's being beat. And we're praying that for his life, that he will be able to return and come out. I encourage you all to understand that we are 12 tribes that were scattered to all four corners of this earth. The tribe of the house of Israel are being tortured everywhere. This man has fought, and he's done all that he can do to try to get people to wake up and understand why Biafra wants to be free and separate from Nigeria. First of all, there were women there that were actually picketing, or protesting, trying to get the police department to release him, and they opened fire on the women. They start shooting at women, shooting at pregnant women. And for all you people that are in America, that are in Jamaica, that are worldwide, I have shown pictures to some of my family members, and they could not they thought that when I'm showing pictures, that I was showing pictures of people that were from America, but they were actually Biafran. This is how much we look alike. A lot of us are descendants from the tribe of Gad, from the Igbo people who've come here to America as slaves. A lot of us are Judah. A lot of us are Issachar. A lot of us of Ephraim. We have a lot of tribes here in America, period. But we were all scattered as slaves through all four corners of the earth. Everyone was taken out of their element. Everyone was conquered by the Europeans some sort of way. But this is the thing that I want you to understand. There's a time that we have to stop thinking of ourselves in a singular mode, because Willie Lynch and the white man has always wanted to see us not connect, not make the connection between us and them, not make the connection between us and Issachar, not make who are the Hispanics, not make the connection between us and Jamaica, who are Benjamite. See, they're all the 12 tribes of Israel. We are the true chosen Jews. The so-called fake white Jews stole our identity. And so now that we're waking up, according to Deuteronomy 28, we know who we are. So I'm asking everyone to share this video, to share the information about what's going on in Nigeria with Nnamdi Kanu, because you're not going to get it in the white media. They're not going to tell you what's going on, because we know who's behind the scenes. Yes, you have your Yoruba people. Yes, you have your Hassa. Yes, you have your people that are in, government office. But the true thing is this, and I want people to understand something. 99% of the earth population are melanated people. People of brown or black skin. Melanated people with color and hue. 1% is not. The 1% that is not would be the white European race, or the Esau or Edomite, the white race, period. They're the only ones that don't have melanin. And when you get right down to it, the Rothschilds, Queen Elizabeth, the Rockefellers, all of the earth's riches and gold and money is being controlled by 1%. And that's Esau. That's the white European man. The white skin, the white race are controlling 99% of the earth's wealth. The gold, the silver, the oil, the ore, all of the resources are being controlled by them, while the rest of the 99% of the melanated people fight and struggle to try to survive every day. Now, of course, you have some people that are of Arab descent and who are maybe Muslim or whatever, Arab, Syrians. You have people that have money, but you have to understand, these are all people that are working with the Europeans. They're working with them. They're fighting for a little bit of power. But at the bottom of this, at the bottom of the ladder, at the bottom of the chain is us, the true children of the Most High, the Hebrew Israelites. And we're fighting daily just to survive out here. We're seeing our men over here in America being incarcerated, millions of them being thrown into prison and being used for free labor. using it as a modern day slave plantation. We're seeing our children and our young men and women being killed and shot down in the street by the police for no reason. Okay, and then we're seeing the same thing going on in Nigeria. We're seeing the same thing going on in Brazil. Same thing in Trinidad. Same thing in Jamaica. Same thing anywhere where the 12 tribes of Israel were dispersed throughout slavery. So what is that telling you? These things are definitely have come to a head. It's time for this stuff to stop. Now, I'm not going to tell you to go and pick up something and try to start shooting and killing people, because you can't do that. It just ain't going to work that way. But when we were in Egypt, the Most High delivered us through his plagues. He delivered us. He saved us from Egypt through hurricanes and earthquakes and, plagues, period. Turning water into blood. Flies, lice, frogs, mice, serpents, and then finally killing all off their firstborn. Those are plagues. And so since we are starting to turn back to know who we are as Hebrew Israelites, it is time for us to release these prophecies that the Most High said he was going to do to the seed of Esau, because he knows that they are the one behind the scenes that's working this evil against us. So when I'm asking everyone on Friday to take time from at least from 6 to 2 o'clock p.m. and go into prayer and fasting and read Obadiah, the first chapter. Obadiah talks about Esau, the European man. See, we had to realize that we're not African Americans. We had to go back to our ancient names, which was Hebrew Israelite. We had to realize that we weren't just, Igbo. We had to go back to our Hebrew Israelite name and understand that we were Israelites. We're the tribe of Gad, tribe of Judah, Issachar. Okay, so the Bible, the Most High refers to these people as Esau or Edomites. European people, that's their ancient name. So Obadiah 1 specifically says that in the last days he was going to he prophesied about how the Most High himself said that he was going to kill them off for what they have done to us. They have turned this earth upside down. The Queen Elizabeth, Rockefellers, Rothschilds, all of the evil, all of the elites, the rich white Europe have turned this earth upside down. They've robbed, raped, and pillaged and stole everyone's land, their resources, their home. They killed. And now they work behind the scenes while they have puppets like the Yoruba people and the Hassau and the Philistines, who they are in their ancient name, or the Assyrians or the Arabs, who are Ishmaelites. That's their ancient name. So they work in front of the scenes while presenting themselves behind the scenes. When they come forth behind the scenes, and all of a sudden, they're coming to feed us, or they're going to save the children. They're going to give us a couple of bags of rice and tell everybody to pray and send the Pope to come and say a few nice things over us and make us think that, oh, white people are so nice. But behind the scenes, this is this red dragon, Esau. This is the European white man that's causing this. So I'm asking everyone, we know that the British are behind the actual, stuff that what's going on with those people, because they have oil. The Igbo people have oil. They want it. Wherever there's some resources in any part of the country of this world, period, they're going to find a way to get that resource. And if they got to make war, disaster, chaos, pay off a couple of other tribes or a couple of other people to kill you off so they can get what you got, that's what they'll do. Bottom line. So I'm going to ask our people to do as what our ancient ancestors did when we were coming up against the Egyptians, we were coming up against the Canaanites. We prayed and we asked the Most High to send his word out, to send his angels out to fight. So be it a hurricane, be it an earthquake, be it plagues, be it them turning on themselves, because that's spoken in his word too. That he was going to cause the allies of the Europeans to turn on each other. So however he decides to do it, we're just going to pray that he gets it done. So I encourage you, on the day of Friday, October the 23rd, at least from 6 to 2 p.m., please fast. And in the midst of your fasting, read Obadiah 1 out into the atmosphere. Let the Most High hear that we're believing in these prophecies. Some people's like, oh, the prophecies of the Bible, that's fake. That's not true. Well, have not. If you Google, YouTube some things, there's some things in the Bible that already didn't happen. He said that he was going to turn the rivers into blood. The rivers already turned to blood. There's been rivers and lakes and seas and stuff washing up dead fish. He said I was going to cause the fish to wash up to be a third of the fish to be killed off. So dead fish are washing up on the ocean. He said that he was going to cause earthquakes in diverse places. Places where you don't expect for an earthquake to happen. But we're getting hundreds of earthquakes, minor earthquakes running through Texas, who ain't never had earthquakes. So yes, whether you believe the Bible is true or not, I'm giving you proof that it is. So if those were prophecies that were prophesied thousands of years ago, then we're going to believe the prophecy of Obadiah, the first chapter, and we're going to read it out and understand that Esau is the problem and that he's going to torment and he's going to destroy them for what they have done to us. He said, because you shed the blood of my innocent children, I am going to shed the blood of your innocent children. So I'm asking all of the people that believe in Ahia, I am that I am, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and his son, Yahushua Hamashiach, if you believe Hamashiach, if you believe in this and understand that we're not praying to white Jesus, we're praying to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and we're believing that the power that was given to him, to us through his son, that his will shall be done and that these prophecies shall go out. That's all I'm asking. And we're going to pray that Nnamdi is released. And we're going to pray that the Most High deals with our wicked oppressors that are oppressing and killing us daily all over this world, not just in Nigeria, but in America, Brazil, Trinidad, wherever they're oppressing the 12 tribes. We're going to pray the Most High starts to fight and deal against and deal with our enemies. Some of you love getting on, watching these little TV evangelists talking about pray and fast for the Most High, or for Jesus to sing you a miracle and give you a $50,000 in your bank account so you can go buy a brand new car. Okay, that prosperity crap. Well, I'm telling you to pray for this man's life. Damn your prosperity. Let's start praying for our people who are in poverty, who are being afflicted daily, who are being killed daily. Let's pray for that, because those are the prayers that the Most High will truly honor. And it's time for us as the 12 tribes not to only be concerned just about our tribe, but we need to be concerned about all of the 12 tribes. So I speak for the tribe of Judah. I speak for the tribe of Issachar. I speak for the tribe of Gad. I speak for my Latino, my brown brothers, my Native Americans, whoever. I speak for Brazil. I speak for Jamaica. I speak for wherever we were taken upon this earth and they're afflicting us. So understand this. Once I always say, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. It's time for us to turn back to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and let him go forth. Let these prophecies ring out. And also read Ezekiel 35, because that's another one where he's decreeing how he's going to destroy the wicked who have come against his children. I'm still praying, holding it down for all of our people. Keep standing, Hebrew Israelites. Be blessed.